to take care of the other side effects that they have. When you get healed, you don't get no side effects. You didn't hear when the Lord or Peter and the apostles healed in the name of the Lord that the people came back and said, look, you took away my issue of blood or you know, and now I got a herniated disc. Nah, they got healed, they were healed.
Yeah, for good.
No side effects. Because the Lord is the physician. While Yahweh Shah was here, we didn't need, he was here to heal us. You know?
Okay. You got more? You done?
That was it on that. It said, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. And the Lord out of his wings, like in Malachi, the 4th chapter, said, when Yahweh Shah come back, he's coming back with healing in his wings. We're going to get our stature back. We're going to get our wits back. Our children, everything's going to come back to its full strength. He's going to burn up all this filth. And we're going to be renewed, or like I tell you in Psalm 17, he said, I will be pleased or satisfied when I wake up in that likeness, with that likeness. Because,
yeah. Because look, brothers, the Lord built, he built this earth and our bodies really to live forever, to sustain forever. That's why the earth regenerates, our bodies regenerate themselves.
Okay.
If the earth wasn't defiled as it is, right, under Esau and just even under Israel doing wickedness, you know, because Israel is the cause of it also, because you just read the scripture. We got kicked out of the land of Israel. Why? For the wickedness.
That's right.
Right? Because that's a spiritual piece of land, and you got to follow the Most High's laws for the land to bring forth its fullness. You know, so all this stuff came upon us because of not following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
And this is, I guess, it's heavy. You mentioned the land. This is Leviticus 20 and 22, and you can check out Leviticus 18:28, right? It says, ye shall therefore keep all my statutes, all my judgments, and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out.
Oh, check that out. Spew you not out, see?
Yeah.
Now, what happened when was it the Syrians, right? When the Syrians came in there.
The Philistine Jews, yeah.
Yeah, they, what happened?
Ethiopia,
the Most High sent lions to fuck them up, tear them up. And so they had to get priests from Israel to show them how to follow the laws of the Most High. And then that's when they stopped coming. But yeah, for us not following the law, statutes, commandments, that's why we got kicked out of the land of Israel. That's the sole reason.
The land spool you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't that heavy? Whew, man.
Yeah. And the Most High even told Jake, he even told us before we got in the land, he said, look, I'm not bringing this land because you're righteous. He said, I'm doing it because I made a promise to your forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah. Because Israel's, wickedest.
No, the Lord said if he dealt with any other nation, he wouldn't have this problem. But, you know, he gave the promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob and our forefather to their seed. And the Lord said he's not a man that shall not lie. He said he's doing this for his sake because we're called by his name. You know, it's spiritual. We know that we're the firstborn, or we was the last of the nations physically, but spiritually we was the firstborn. When you read Exodus 4 and 22, he said, tell Pharaoh, let my people go, even Israel, even my firstborn.
Yeah, yep. So I'm going to go back to Psalms and finish it off.
Beautiful.
It says on Psalms 2 and 2, it says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, right? Talking about his prophets, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us, right? So get rid of the heritage, cut them off from being a nation, cut the name of Israel off, okay? The names of the tribes, the name of the Lord, cut all of that off. Everything off.
They'll let you shut down the city for a Puerto Rican Day parade. Let it be an Ephraimite day. Until you go to hell. Let them say it's going to be the Judite day, the Levite day, the Benjamite, the Issacharite, Naphtali, Reuben, Gad. They tell you go to hell because the whole thing was to keep us from knowing who we are. If you don't know who you are, you can't call upon the name.
Exactly.
And if you can't call upon the name, the Lord is not going to come back and deliver us. But the Lord said his name endure forever. And that he's going to bring forth a pure language that we should call upon his name in the last day, according to Zephaniah 3 and 9.
Yeah, and he's got the elect. The elect are going to keep his name. Right? And that's what Esau doesn't bank on. I mean, he's banking on his power of deception that he's going to get the elect also. But the scriptures you just quoted, reserve 7,000 men and shall not bow down to Baal.
Okay.
You know? So let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. And this is why the Most High sent in the last days, the Lord said what? Thy prophet should not be pushed into a corner anymore. Thy teachers, you shall see, with thine eyes you shall see them. That's why the Most High sent out the teachers, GMS and other brothers out there who are actually teaching the truth in the name of Yahweh, while Yahweh shot. To out there to wake you brothers up and to bring you back to, bring you back to who you are, your nationality and all that. And that's what Esau don't want, because he wants the Most High to have his back on us so he could pass his new world order and put Israel in captivity again successfully, which is not going to happen.
I got a precept for you. This is Psalms 116 and 13. It says, I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. I'm going to read that again. It says, Psalms 116, 13. It says, I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord. Now, while we're taking that cup of salvation, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, that wine or that water that you drink that you'll never thirst again, like the Lord told the lady at the well, the heathen's about to take that cup of wrath and indignation, like when you read Lamentations, the 4th chapter. It said those, when you read Jeremiah, it said those who wasn't supposed to drink the cup had surely drunken. How much that wasn't, we wasn't supposed to drink that cup of slavery, pain, suffering. So how much more you heathen that's gonna take it, who cast his laws and statutes behind their back, who profane and blaspheme his name constantly.
Mm-hmm. You got more?
That's it on that. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna read this real quick. Just build upon what you said. It says, just as Jeremiah 49. I'm not gonna start at 12. I'll just read down. Okay, verse 15. It says, now this is the Most High talking to Esau. Esau is a so-called white man because he's the one that's spearheading this whole new world order. Okay, specifically the elites. The Lord said, look, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, right, and despised among men. Right, meaning make you insignificant. Okay, so here it is. You're the top nation on the planet Earth. Even among the heathen, you're on top, right? But the Most High says he's going to make you small, so you're going to be the most disregarded. In the kingdom of heaven, even your own people, right? You're the slave right next to you is going to look at you like, yo, you're a piece of shit. That's how much hate the whole world's going to have for you.
Yeah.
Because everything that you've done in the dark, because it's not only Israel, you're fucking over everybody. Even your own people, you call them goyim and sheeple, your own people. So the whole entire world, the Most High is going to let loose everything. The Lord says he's going to lift up the skirt, the shameful spewing. The whole world's going to know all the shit that you've done in the dark to try to basically out everybody, okay, to put yourself on top. So in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to have all that shit's going to come back to them, and they're going to,
It's a thing in a book, prophecy in Job, where it said even a woman in the kingdom not going to even want to lay down with them. And we can believe that because they're in their glory and they don't want to lay down with them now.
Yeah, come. I mean, you're going to be bad. You're going to be looking terrible. So it said, for lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, right? Ooh. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Like fucking my man Wilder.
Yep.
My man Wilder, the Bronx bomber, right? He basically was deceived. He had that right hand, and that was his whole game, was his right hand. And he walked in the ring and he fought the fights like he was the shit, And I don't know, he didn't train properly, or he just let my right hand take care of business. But his terribleness, or that pride, it deceived him. And he got in the ring with my man Tyson Fury, and he got eaten for lunch.
Yeah.
He got eaten for lunch. So it says, thy terribleness had deceived thee, the pride of thine heart, O that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock. So we know who he's talking about, right? Esau. That holdeth the height of the hill, okay, because they're on top, right? They run the summit meetings, which the word summit means what? The top of a mountaintop.
Yep.
They run the summit meetings. They run the UN, okay? The parliament. They have embassies all over the globe. Russia ain't got no embassies here.
Yeah.
Or China ain't got no embassy here. Or India. But they got embassies in those countries.
And those are the Edomites, but in the prophecy in Daniel said their look was more stout than their fellow. Yeah, even their more fellow Edomites.
They beefing with each other. It says, thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thine heart, O that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, that holdeth the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down, then say the Lord, up in the sky. Right? They got the space stations because they trying to build that tower. You know, the whole reason why the Nimrod was built that tower is because in the event he wanted to reach, he said, you know, I'm gonna build a tower to reach the Most High, up to the Most High. And in the event that there's another flood, I'm gonna escape the Most High's judgment. So Esau, in his puny mind, he figured, well, if I build a space station, or if I dig deep enough in the earth, I can escape the Most High judgment this time. All right. So he's continuing with that thought. But just like the Most High threw a monkey wrench in the old New World Order, he's going to do the same thing in the New World Order.
That's right, yeah, because they got these doomsday prepper bunkers, and they got some things are lavish, man.
Yeah.
They got these underground bases of cities. They got these. They show you in that movie or even the book they call Atlas Shrugged. Who's John Galt? And they show you how John Galt was taking all the prominent people, the elites, the people who sold out to Satan, kept them, the engineers and people that could help rebuild the new world, put them in secret bunkers and had holograms of mountains when you watch the movies. But the Lord said he's gonna seek you out and search you and pull you out when you read the book of Amos.
Okay.
It's too low to get under, too high to get over.
Yep, yeah. It says, that thy terribleness hath deceived thee in the pride of thine heart, O that dwelleth in the clefts of the rock, that holdest the height of the hill. Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I will bring thee down thence, saith the Lord. So that's why that goes into the scripture when the Lord said, like, the virgin daughter of Babylon sit in the dust, right?
Yep.
The Lord's going to bring her from up high where they got satellites that can zap you or read the time on your watch. They got nanobots. They got nuclear or technology where they could work with a microscope and tools. They could work inside of a nucleus, the center of an atom. The Most High is going to take you from that point all the way to the bottom to where you can't afford a pair of shoes, where we're going to be slaves and bums.
Dirt is going to be too expensive.
Yeah. And you're going to be sleeping in pits. You're going to go from owning the world, owning the land, owning these high rises, to sleeping in pits in the ground, holes in the ground.
Yep. Right. Rich as the rags.
Justly due, man. All right. It says, also, verse 17, Edom shall be a desolation.
Ooh.
Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. So, talking about the land of Edom, right? So, here in America, boom, this is going to be an empty wilderness. And all the nations, they're going to be hissing, and they're going to see it right on TV as it's happening.
You know that link up with Joel 3:19 where it says, Egypt shall be a desolation, Edom shall be a desolation. Because it's America and Edom, America's the new Egypt. Showing they're synonymous.
Yeah, synonymous together, yep. It says, and Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. So we know what? Nuclear fire.
And just a quick note, saying that this is the glory or the kingdoms everybody wants to be, or like America. When you go to Dubai, China, Tokyo, what does it look like? Times Square, New York. Okay. And that's why it calls the New World Order. The New World is over here in America. That's why they put a lot of stuff out here. It becomes fashionable and the whole world follows. That's why they call it the New World, and this is the New World Order.
Okay. Yeah, this is a melting pot. That's where everybody comes to.
Melting pot, and it's a damn concentration camp. America is one of the smallest nations in the world, but has the highest incarceration population.
Yeah. Well, it's got the right name. Numbers. Melting pot. It is going to melt.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah,
we're going to melt.
It's an omen.
Yep. It says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, saith the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it. Yes, up to this day, nobody lives in the ancient city of Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities that were burnt up with it.
Oh,
to this day,
you got scholars still finding sulfur balls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Proving the validity of what happened, what the Lord said happened there. It says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong. but I will suddenly make him run away from her. And who was a chosen man that I may appoint? That's the point on that. Yeah, that's what I want to bring about in Jeremiah. You got anything?
No, that was it. Yeah.
All right.
You know
I
that.
think, yeah. I think well, we can wrap it up on that unless you got something else
nah,
you want to bring up.
Pray through the Spirit. It was edifying.
Yeah,
brothers, keep strong, keep pushing, praying, because we're at that time. We're around the time of Passover. You know, the spirits are active. You got all these demons and weirdos coming out with these doctrines of devils coming on the internet. But like the Lord said, if it were possible, they would be able to deceive the very elect.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? Between now and the Passover, anything can happen, man. Any day now, they can use this virus to shut down the city, shut down America.
Okay.
Any day, man.
And with like you said, now with this virus, it gives the president the green light for these executive orders, going back to Isaiah 10:1, which said, "Woe unto them who decree unrighteous decrees." All these executive orders are legislation. They even show you that in the movie Star Wars, where they had Executive Order 66, where they said they want to kill the Jedi, the real Jedi, the children of Israel. And they want to kill, hell, they don't give a hell about their own people. Mm-hmm. But those executive orders are going to help mandate pushing that microchip, martial law, famine, and basically put the whole world on lockdown.
Yeah, kind. Yep. All right, brother. So with that, we're going to say Shalom. All praise to Yahweh. Shalom.